Children, let me continue. So already I have completed the supplementary. I said clearly what are the things in the lesson, what are the important points you have written down on the book, and we have to go for the question and answers. Even if you understand the lesson, you itself can read. This is second class for me. You itself can see what it is. Okay. So Jim Corbett died on the first fill-up. It's in page number 60. Jim Corbett died on, where is the answer? Year 19th April 1955. Take down pencils in your hand and write down the answers. Except the paragraph answer, other answers we can mark while taking lesson itself. It's clear, children? Jim Corbett died on April 19th April 1955. It's ESC. 19th April 1955. Finish writing? Next one. Corbett shot wild animals in his, shot means ear, is making a shoot the wild animals in. The answer, cine film camera. This is the second fill-up is cine film camera. Write down. First you have written 19th April 1955. Second, you shot wild animals in his cine film camera. CINE FILM CAMERA, cinefilm camera. Dash was the first man-eater shot by Corbett. Which is the year shot means what? Shoot by. This is in page number 58. It is Champawat tiger. What tiger? Champawat, Bengal tiger. CHAMPAWAT. Champawat tiger, Bengal tigress. So third answer, what you have written? Dash was the first man-eater shot by Corbett. Champawat, Bengal tigress. CHAMPAWAT, Champawat, Bengal tigress. Corbett shot the tigress dead near the ear. In page number 59 it is Charter Bridge. Charter Bridge. This is the fourth fill-up. Okay. Clear? Let me say again. Jim Corbett died on 19th April 1955. And second one, shot wild animals in his cinefilm camera. And third one is Dash was the first man-eater, Champawat, Bengal tigress. And the fourth one is near the Charter Bridge. Clear, children? Any doubts? Next, one paragraph is there. From the paragraph, you have to make down the question. Jim Corbett played a key role in establishing India's first national park in Comohan Hills, the Haley National Park in Uttarakhand, India. That is the first national park is what? Haley National Park. Who is playing the key role, main role in this? Jim Corbett. It was initially named after Lord Malcolm Haley, he is the governor of that area. Jim Corbett died on 19th April 1955. The park was renamed in 1957. Renamed means what? The name changed. That Haley National Park is changed. The Jim Corbett National Park. The park name is changed as Jim Corbett. It was named after him to honor his role establishing the protected area in 1930s. Clear? Now we have to go for question and answers. So question and answers you can take from the paragraph itself. Who played the key role in establishing the national park? Who played? Jim Corbett. In the place of who, you have to write Jim Corbett. So first answer, Jim Corbett. Who played the role? Jim Corbett played the role. One word answers only. Who was the park named? Why was the park named Haley National Park? So, whenever the question starts with why, you have to write the answer. You have to start the answer with because. The park, we have to mark the answer from the question itself. The park was named Haley National Park to honor. So, what you have to write? I will write you. To honor To honor the governor of United Province. United Province. So, second answer what we are writing, the park was named Haley National Park to honor the governor of United Province, Haley. His name is what? Haley. When it was renamed as Jim Corbett National Park, it was renamed, take the answer from the question, is English is a very easy language. It was renamed as Jim Corbett National Park when? In the year 1957. The park was renamed in 1957. That paragraph, third line it is. Clear? Then one word answers. What was the birth name of Jim Corbett? What was the birth name? Edward James Corbett. What was the first birth name of? Birth name. That is the parents given the name as Edward James Corbett. What was the name of the Corbett's dog? I said already, he got a dog. The dog name is Robin. What's the name of the dog? Robin. R-O-B-I-N. This is the dog of Jim Corbett. How many kills did the Champawat tiger recorded? Champawat tiger recorded. How many people were killed by the Bengal tiger is 436 people. So you have to write 436 people. How many kills did Champawat tiger recorded? The Champawat tiger recorded 436 kills. Clear, children? Who was the last kill of the Champawat tiger? That is 16 years old girl. The last kill of the Champawat tiger was 16 years old girl. When did Jim Corbett die? It's given the Jim Corbett was died on 19th April 1955. It's in the paragraph, third line. Clear? So, we have seen the non-detailed fully. Question and answers we have seen. And now we have to say paragraph answers only. Answer the following in 100 words. There is a voice record will be given to you. So, whenever the voice record is given, you have to note down the answers because these answers and all one word answers we are marking in book itself. Paragraph answers you have to write a separate notebook. So, take a classwork notebook, take one notebook as classwork. As usual, we have to divide English prose, poetry and non-detailed, supplementary. So, supplementary you can start from the back. Prose and poetry we will write together. Clear, children? So, suppose if it is a notebook, we are writing here prose and poetry continuously. Keep the notebook upside down or else divide the notebook into two. Take the other 15 pages or 20 pages for writing non-detailed. Clear? Any doubts in this? No. Analog were verbal questions. That is, this is for what? This is for example reading knowledge. Work for what? You have to answer. It's in page number 61. Reading. What for we are reading? To gain a knowledge. Work to get experience. Option A, B, C, D. Option A is the correct answer. Experience. Cricket, we are using bat. Hockey, stick. Option B is the correct answer. Dog, rabies. Mosquito, malaria. Option C is the correct answer. Man, biography. Nation, history. That is option D. Bread, we are making in the bakery. Brick, kiln. That is option B. And doctor, diagnosis. Judge, D, judgment. So, just go through the answer from page number 61. First one, A, experience. Second one, B, stick. Third one, C, malaria. Fourth one, D, history. Fifth one, B, kill. And sixth one, judgment. Clear? So, we have completed this lesson, children. Now, we have to go for the poem. I don't want to waste the time. We'll go for the poem. And I have to take, actually as per the schedule, we have to complete how many lessons? 4 lessons. Even we have not come for the third unit. I'm going to start third unit poem, Making Life Worthwhile. What's the poem now? Making Life Worthwhile. Shall I rub the board? Did you mark down all those things? Now we have to see. The same 8th standard class only I continued. We'll go for the poem, Unit 3. It's the simplest poem. Let me continue. Making life worthwhile. Making life worthwhile. So, our life will be worthful when it is. We have to see from the poem. So, this poem is written by Mary Ann Evans. She was an English novelist, poet, journalist, translator. Okay, she wrote 7 novels totally. So, the poetess, she is a lady, English novelist, making a life worthwhile. How we are making our life worthwhile? It's a memory poem. Memory poem, you should go through. Every soul that touches yours, be it the slightest contact, get there from some good, some little grace, one kindly thought. So, every soul that touches yours, soul, that is the thing which makes us to talk, you play, everything. If there is no soul, we have become a body. Till soul remains in our body only, we are considered as human beings. If there is no soul from our heart, so if we have become what I said, human bodies only. Be it the slightest contact, get there from some good, some little grace, only kind thought. Okay, listen children. Every soul that touches yours. So we have to talk with, we have to play with, we have to give a touch with every soul. Be it the lightest contact. We no need to love them too deeply. At least a little bit we have to love them. So by talking with each other, but talking with other souls, we can get some good informations from them. By moving with others, we can get the good things from them. Some little grace, one kind thought. So we will get the graceful things or thoughts and all. One aspiration yet unfelt, one bit of courage for the darkening sky, one gleam of faith. So by moving with others, we can have some hopes. That hopes may cultivate many good things in us. To brave the thickening of the hill's life, one glimpse of brighter skies, to make this life worthwhile and heaven surer heritage. So, we are living in the earth. Our life is a very short time life. So, when we are on the earth, we have to be friendly with others. If you are friendly with them, with other souls, we can get the good things and we can make someone as our inspirations. Inspiration means what? Role models. We may be attracted by them. By like that, we can get. So, we can play our life very usefully in the earth. And when we die, we have to go to the heaven because of our noble deeds and noble thoughts. This is the simplest poem. Okay? Every soul that touches yours, be it the slightest contact, get there from some good, some little grace, one kind thought, one aspiration yet unfelt, one bit of courage for the darkening sky, one gleam of faith, to brave the thickening ills of life, one glimpse of brighter skies, to make this life worthwhile and have a surer heritage. Totally, how many lines are there? 12 lines. And so far we are making rhyming pair and rhyming scheme. Here there is no rhyming pair, but we can take rhyming scheme. For example, you see the first one, every soul that touches yours. Be it the lightest contact. Get there from some good. some little grace. One kindly thought. Children, let us see. Rhyming pair, the same word, same pronounces you can see in the next to line, we can say that is rhyming scheme. Here see, yours, contact, good, thought. Nothing is related. No line is related to each other. So we cannot see the rhyming pair, we can see only the rhyming scheme. Yours. It is A, entirely different. Contact. B, good. C, because every word is different from other. So we cannot relate it in any way. So we have to write A, B, C. Thought. Contact, thought. Both are different pronunciation. So this is D. Oh, so what's the rhyming scheme in this poem? This 4 lines. Rhyming scheme is, every poem you have to see like this. But in the question and answers, but while writing exam, you don't need to bother about whether you have to see the rhyming pair or rhyming scheme. What's the question given to you, you have to answer according to that. So here rhyming scheme is A, B, C, D. That is not even single word is related to other word. Then alliteration I said already. That is the same letter repeated many times in a single line. That is alliteration. Here see. On the first line, every soul that touches yours, that T, touches T. So, here in the first line we can see the alliteration. What is the alliteration here? Touches, that touches. T, T. Any other word like that? No. This is entirely different. Everything is different from each other. Only we can see the alliteration in the first paragraph, first line. The same like you have to go through the other things also. Then question and answers that we have to give in next class. Because that is poetic questions, no, that is non-detailed, we can write then and then. What should we learn from every soul? We should learn from every soul some good. We can get some good from every soul. So this question and answers I will give you afterwards. And figure of speech I said already. There is nothing in our poem. But in the figure of speech, repetition is the on page number 81. Repetition means what? The same thing is repeated again and again. That is known as what? Repetition. Here a paragraph is given to you. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. But I have promises to keep. And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Repetition is a literary device that repeats the same word of phrases a few times to make an idea clear and more memorable. This is we are saying repetition. Here what is repeated in this? This poem is written by Robert Frost. And miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. We have repeated again and again and it shows the importance of life. We have to cross in our life many miles together. Before sleep means what? The last sleep. The last what we are sleeping again, we cannot get back from our sleep is known as what? Last sleep. Every day we are sleeping, that is different from this. Last sleep means again we cannot wake up. And miles to go before I sleep. Before we sleep, we have to do lot of things. This is the repetition. So in this poem we have seen what is the rhyming scheme. There is no rhyming pair. Alliteration, I said the same letter is repeated many times in a single line. That is known as what? Alliteration. Moreover, this is memory poem. All the words are very easy. So learn by yourself. The poet name is what I said. Mary Ann Evans. Otherwise she is known as, actually that is the real name of her. But she is known by the friends as George Eliot. So let me continue in another class. Thank you children.